Let's go ahead and start our day off at Panera Bread. It's a beautiful day. I feel like I live at Panera lately. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. And today, got some stuff to talk about, some changes and everything else. Also got to go to the store, get some groceries. Go back over to the residence where we're staying, get Lil, go over to Walmart, Publix, whatever we need to. But let's go ahead and let's start off with a free iced coffee from Panera. Let's do it. Let's enjoy our day. Well, also figuring some things out. Okay, so there is one more thing to talk about. Yesterday's video. Mulligan it. Do you know what a mulligan is?
No.
It's a do-over.
Oh. Okay.
In golf.
Oh.
So, last night, I actually changed my mind. And I decided I will do Penn State University. 3 courses each semester. And while I did not get to get back into the CSC 850, I am doing IST 820 instead. So that would be cool.
Can you do it the next semester?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like you're
I
missing
can get
out.
on to the CSC 850 on the next one. It's kind of like I'm just flipping a course here and a course there.
Oh, okay.
The only bad part is CSC 850 is a prerequisite, meaning you have to take it before 851 and the others.
Oh, okay.
So that's why knocking out 850 early is kind of like a good idea. But I am on a wait list for it, so if I can wait list it, which I am doing, and get enrolled in it because somebody else decides to drop out, then I can go ahead and drop IST 820 and then go right into CSC 850.
Oh, okay.
But we will see what happens. But yes, I also got with Verizon, who is getting me an iPad Air onto my bill, which is gonna keep it at the same level. So that is cool because we killed off some other lines that we didn't need. So things are actually going pretty good on that part. Now to figure out how to get life back on track career-wise and job-wise. That is gonna be my next step. But in the meantime, I can use all the tools at my disposal from Penn State to study for my CompTIA exams, Network Plus, security, all that stuff. Even the basic, the A+. All that basic stuff too. Just to have it on paper that I know it. Because to say I do is different than on paper declaring that you do. And that is going to be my next step. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take it semester at a time. I'm going to go first semester. How are we doing at the end? How is the life balance tree and everything? Then I'm going to go semester 2. Okay. Semester 1, we kind of maybe sucked on this part here. How can we tweak things to make it better? And then keep going. And the reason why I decided to do Penn State and to do the college, after all, is because it's not just about the value of the education that you can get. It's also about the connections that you can make. And in this global world, doesn't matter if you're going into real estate, doesn't matter if you're becoming a doctor, doesn't matter if you're trying to get into McDonald's or retail. It's all about the connections you can make. And if I can meet someone that has great connections over in California, over in Virginia, over in New York, and they say, oh, hey, you know, our company actually has a remote position open that I think that you'd be great for. Perfect. And it happened somewhat like that for me years ago with Dealer IT Group by Spectrio. So all I have to do is just find a way to harness that lightning, that thunder that struck once before, and redo it, but for this new age. So yes, that is why I decided to undergo this huge task of completing college and working full-time. Now, Tiffany brought up a point to me. Well, how are you going to balance your media as well? Because she was worried about everything accumulating into a big ball and then it just crushing me. And I thought about that too. And I also thought about passing through productions. And I thought about Troll Patrol or Sheriff Was Here. And a lot of them mention how you don't need to do daily vlogs. A life update here and there, but not a daily. So if it ever started to become too much, then I would switch off from doing daily to maybe every 3 days, every week, you know? That kind of stuff, but being consistent still. That would be my next step. But the first and foremost is figuring out the career part and figuring out the college part. And in 2 weeks, on the 31st, I have a meeting with a gentleman from the Reemployment Service Agency who will sit down with me, talk with me about my resume, and also go ahead and give me some pointers and tips and potentially some direction that I can go that I didn't even think about. So that is good. And that is also on my next steps. But what I also realized too is that I have to stop wasting my time with places that are going to look at my resume and go, what the heck is this guy doing here? Places like McDonald's and Popeyes and all this, because they're not taking it seriously. None of these freaking managers are. That somebody needs to work and somebody needs to make money, and it doesn't matter where it comes from, they're willing to go anywhere. So they just pass by your resume and just go, whatever. Or you have to do a Paradox AI, which is a tool that a lot of these companies are using to even screen you before they even give you an interview. But even if they do, they never tell it to the manager, so the manager won't even be there for your interview. But this is what is coming up next when it comes to all that. College on Monday, job/career. And if it becomes too much, going down on vlogs to every 3 days or weekly. But that is where things are at right now. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Do you like the plan?
Yes. Because at this point, I gotta find some way to get our life back on track.
That's right. And if at some point I'm making $60,000 a year and we're actually in a decent place again, and we have actual money in the savings account to where if someone is sick for a month, we're not going, oh crap, we're going to lose a place.
Yeah, exactly.
That you have 1 month's savings. At that point, then I would be okay with getting Disney or getting a theme park back. But I will not do it until we are financially fully stable. To the point where if we go to Disney World and we see a $20 pretzel.
I can't believe you could say that. It's almost like they are.
It was $17.99 at Disney Springs for a pretzel with beer cheese sauce. No joking. But that we will just go, that sounds pretty good. Do we want to try that, or do we want to try this other $20 snack?
Yeah, without worrying about, oh, is this going to break our bank?
Because that $20 right now, like us and many Americans and many people across the entire world even, is an entire meal for a family. Not just a snack at a theme park. There is a small group that is still part of those communities in the theme park industry that just go, yeah, $20 for a snack. If you can't afford it, don't be here.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. I can't afford it, so I'm not going to be there.
Nope.
And when I can afford it, then I still might not do it.
We don't know.
But we're going to first do everything smart this time. We're not going to make the same mistakes, and we're not going to make a whole new load of new mistakes, as Jeff Goldblum would say.
It's not like I can't deny that Lily was starting to have issues.
Oh, we all were. Hell, we can't even get from the back of a Costco parking lot.
I know. None of us could get even into... Well, I couldn't even get into Magic Kingdom before having health issues.
Actually, the Costco parking lot analogy is true story.
Yeah,
she couldn't even get from the back of the Costco parking lot.
Well, that's because right now I'm having serious health issues because I'm not eating right. And sometimes we're down to like one meal a day. And like maybe I might find a snack. But Lily is eating 3 meals a day and some snacks, making sure she gets everything she needs. Mentally, I can't say she's fully okay. So we're not showing her right now too much.
It's more to respect her.
Exactly.
And
she's struggling with this whole situation.
Exactly shown that she wants to be back on camera at this point.
But right now, half the time, me and him are just down to 1 meal a day, and it's affecting our health. But
sometimes too, like
sometimes
if we have to go over and get like a scone.
Yeah.
But like our coffee is free because of my membership, and then like we'll grab dinner together, and like we found ways to eat super cheap, like
like McDonald's. We managed to get 2
McChickens and a free French fry for like $3.20 and a couple cups of ice water.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are finding ways. And then
occasionally get an extra meal in.
With food stamp, we're finding cheaper ways to make dinners too.
Yeah.
But we just got no way to store leftovers, which
food stamp. We're even lucky to even make that 2 weeks, barely. I mean, I would love to make it a whole month, but they didn't give us the amount to even make a whole month.
No.
So it was just enough to make sure Lily gets her meals and we get just our dinners.
Exactly. Alright guys, it is hot as heck. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Let's get back over to the temporary residence because I don't even call it home. And let's go ahead and get Lil. And either go to Publix or over to Walmart and get some shopping done that we need to.
Yeah.
And as a reminder, any purchases that you did see yesterday from Best Buy, that was all on gift card from trading in old devices.
Yeah, they don't give us cash for that.
No.
They only do gift cards, so we have to buy whatever we can in the store with that money.
Or online at bestbuy.com.
Yeah.
But you cannot use a gift card to buy another gift card. So, like, you can't use that gift card there to buy a Chili's gift card.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
instance.
I would in a heartbeat to
Oh,
be
God,
able
yeah.
to, like, you know, get extra food and stuff like that, but it doesn't give us the option to.
The only thing that you can do is like buy a game electronically, which is kind of cool because then you save on the sales tax.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's beyond, and that'll be for another time to talk about all that mess. But let's go ahead. Let's get over to a store, and let's get this ball rolling for the day. Let's get started. You ready?
Yep.
Are you hot?
Yes.
Good. So am I.
That's why I opened the door.
Oh, and one more thing that I need to show you. This pisses me off more than anything. So there's an actual like a light scratch right here, and it goes and traces right here to this windshield wiper blade, and on the bottom there's actually a piece of metal that actually has like a slither or so shard. And what happened is, as it keeps going up, then it puts that scratch in. So I gotta talk to Molinex, or whoever does the oil change, about warranty work on that. Yes, change engine oil soon. So yes, we need to get the engine oil done. But I will tell you one thing though. A Mustang is actually pretty versatile when it comes to moving.
Surprisingly, if you make the packages small enough, you can fit a bunch of stuff in there.
Horrible in gas.
Yes.
But great to go ahead and get stuff in because of the way the trunk is arranged. So that was actually pretty cool to find out.
It does suck how much stuff we lost, we had to throw away, but
Yes.
half of that stuff, surprisingly, it's just, we have to go through it. We really do.
Yeah, there's a lot
We're not
over
bringing
there.
Everything. We just were in such a rush that we didn't have enough time to go through.
And honestly, one of my ideas that I've had also is that under the new entity that's being formed is go ahead and take photos of anything that I wanted to get rid of and then just throw it up on eBay. The only downside to that is you have to have upfront money to be able to ship the stuff out. That's the only downside.
Yeah, we don't have that right now.
And then it could take 2 weeks all the way up to a month to get your money from eBay.
Yeah.
Which really sucks.
I think a lot of the plushes that were downstairs.
I was referring to like old electronics.
Yeah, I know. But I'm also going to put some of those on to thing because I can't bring all that into an apartment complex. No. There's just no way. I'm going to have to bring it down to what I know Lily really wants and enjoys.
Or even remembers having.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully.
And if you ask her, she is like a hoarder. She just wants everything.
Yeah, she doesn't want to lose anything. That's why I managed to put all of her stuff in there, except I think there was just the dresser set.
Yeah.
I had to throw that away. I couldn't get that into there.
All right, let's go in the Publix and let's get dinner. There's the most adorable girls. Sup for mommy and daddy, and something for Lil. Let's go find something. You ready? It's been a long day, and trying to get ready for back to school on Monday too. Isn't that cool to say?
Yeah.
It is.
Other than the driving service.
Oh yeah, that part sucks.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole mess. But yeah, let's get to Publix and let's go and grab dinner. You ready? Alright, let's do it. Let's start with getting some coffee. Because I enjoy Tiffany's coffee at home. There we go. Alright, so this is a nice little meal for Lil. There we go. So it is 6 o'clock. Tiffany is making dinner. I came out to the car to do a quick outro. And then basically just eat, edit, and do some code practice. And then get other things set up for tomorrow. And then other things set up for Monday. I can't believe I am going back to school. I am going to start Penn State University. Something that I've been waiting for quite a long time. especially after the whole Ashford University and all that mess. I finally get a crack at a dream of mine of earning a master's in computer science. It still is like, wow, to me, that I have this opportunity. And really, I genuinely am a bit scared, but also very excited. Because I'm passionate about this, because it's going to help me with an upcoming project of my own that I'm working on. And I'll get into that down the road, because I'm not going to say anything about it now. Except for one thing. Tiffany tried a beta and said it was unlike anything she's seen before. So, that's pretty cool. But yes. I hope you guys have a good night. And look, some videos are going to be short going forward. Some videos are going to be a little bit longer. And honestly, it's because I'm being more selective of what I film. So that way that I'm not over filming and I'm being more in the moment with Tiff and Lil. That's how I film now. So that way that I can actually be in the moment with them and give them my attention and everything. Before, if we went to Disney, I would shoot hours and hours and hours upon a film to maybe use an hour and 20 minutes at most. And when I came back, I was thinking to myself, if I start up doing vlogging again, I want to change my approach. I want family quality time to be the first priority, followed by video recording sessions. And what I like about doing these videos, I don't do it for ego, I don't do it for likes, I don't do it for anything except for one important thing. It is a library of home videos, essentially, that I can always look back on. I can go back to when we were at Disney quite a bit, or I can go back to our one time at Universal or something, or back when I was like in my 30s, you know? That is the one thing I like about vlogging, is that I have a library that I can go back and look back on and think, gosh, I did a lot. That is the fun part about vlogging. And you don't need to go out and buy an Action 6. You don't need to go out and buy an Action 5. You don't need to go out and buy the GoPro or the Canon R6 or R10 or the Sony A6400 or 61 or ZV whatever, or the DJI Pocket 3. You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is pick up your phone, open the camera app, and hit record. And tell a story. That's all you gotta do. That is so simple it is to vlog. And you can even edit it right there in iMovie on your iPhone. If you have Android, you can just use your camera app and then use one of many apps. The only thing that I do not recommend is CapCut. And no, it's not because it's Chinese owned or anything like that. It has to do with access. That when there's a new government blockade or something, you don't want access to your software cut off. So be careful on that. If you have a MacBook Air and it's at least an M1, okay, and it's been made since 2020 roughly, get DaVinci Resolve for free. It's super easy And honestly, it is incredibly powerful and great. Even the base version. You don't even have to pay the $300 for studio like I do. Granted, it's one time. It gives you everything for life. But still, be careful. Okay? Make sure you have redundancy in your app that you use to create videos. It's the best advice I can give you. But anywho, thank you very much for everything. I hope you had a great day today. Because honestly, I know I sure did. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. But what I do know is I'm going to get up with a good smile on, knowing that it's a new day. But for tonight, have a good night, and thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Good night, everyone, and thank you very much for everything. Genuinely appreciate it.